Greetings, cadets. Commander Payne here. What's up, everyone? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to another stream of the Outer Worlds. Getting right into it. Spending those skill points. Boom, 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 boom. How's it going, Dilbert? Welcome to the stream. Right. I thought we gave her this one, wasn't it? Ooh. Sounds good. Right, level 21. Where are we at with the journal? Pay for the print. Okay, optional. Retrieve Zora's team. Enter Terra 1 publications and repair the printing press there. Okay. Let us go. Where is said place? All the way over there? Holy crap, how is this water? We're gonna have to go by this bridge, I'm guessing. Isn't this where we're at? Yes, we need to head out. Where's the exit? I think we can't take any of this stuff, can we? No. Huzzah. Oh, hang on, no, we're not at Stella Bay, we're at Amber Heights. So let's fast travel over to here. Seems a quiet start to the evening. Everyone got those Monday blues. How many bullets in that gun? Holy crap. Right, where are we at? Okay, we're here. Ideally, we want the other entrance exit. Oh, fuck it. Let's go on a nice little run. Test out this little gun.
Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt tuna shipments to the cannery.
You'll get used to it.
Down they go!
What's it? Stand in my way. Burn, baby, burn, disco inferno. This gun is pretty sweet. Might have to tinker a bit with it. What up, Tony? How's it going, mate? Welcome back to another night. Crazy antics. Did I hear someone breathing over here?
Careful. Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot you or eat you. Covering you! Got him!
That's the last of them.
That'll be the last of them. Running low on ammo for that, actually. Am I heading the right way? Yeah. Do 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 do. What up, Tim? How's it going? Welcome. And reload. Nice. Nice, 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 nice.
Are you two okay?
Shit for beer money. Nyoka, you're a sight right now, I'll tell you what. We are up a creek.
I tell you what.
I bet. You really come this far north for a printing press?
Yeah, I know, but that's the mission. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now.
Yeah, let's keep him safe.
Thank the Eternal. We could use a hand. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
No idea where he went?
Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
Got it. I'll see if I can find him. I'll just loot everything you've killed so far. With one bullet to spare. Why haven't you got mega loots? Euthanasia kit. The hell's a euthanasia kit? Long gun. Tony with a retweet. Retweet. How did that compare to our assault rifle that we had? 566. 39. 57. 39 times 8. I will give it a whirl. A whirly.
Any luck out there?
I found your trauma kit. Your medic is dead.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Optional quest done. Let's go. Terror on Monarch. Oh, look at all the loot. A draft of different safety announcements from when the press was still operational. Most of them have been crossed out. Safety guards are there to guard your safety. Replacement limbs are no replacements at all. Let's convey safety standards around our conveyor. Don't be a fool around the spools. Okay. Okay, bad guys. Workbench. Who opened this? Did I say you could open this? Close it. God damn it. What are you doing? Floor first. By explore, I mean loot the F out the place. It's gonna cost us 5 of those? Damn. There's better be good stuff in here.
Hey, that's impressive.
Hey, that's a what? A present or prism? Plasma cut gold. Plasma cut gold, eh? 591 damage. Let's try it out. Yeah, I might as well just switch it out to this. Ta-da! Let's go! Blocked it. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and a little bit of that, and a bit get this. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Lovin', lovin', loot, loot everywhere. Examine. To whom it may. It's, anyone blowing stuff up tomorrow? Yes, the 5th of November. No. Not that I'm aware of. Or that if my family are doing anything either. I, Caden Shuster, do hereby declare my official resignation. Delivery services to Terra 1 printing facility OD-2214 shall cease forthwith. During my tenure of service, I have made numerous complaints regarding the hazards of working on this law-forsaken rock, including but not limited to 1. The infestation of unknown insects in my sinus cavities, resulting in weeks of unpaid leave. 2. The as yet unreimbursed loss of several articles of clothing due to the acidic properties of the local atmosphere. 3. The constant unrelenting aggression for local wildlife. 4. A persistent itching and coughing malady in my lungs, likely due to breathing in trace amounts of sulfur. 5. Equally persistent indigestion, a symptom of an overall nutritional problem stemming from the fact that I am in fact allergic to fish, which is the main diet provided to service workers based in Stella Bay. I have received the following responses to these complaints, all of which I deem unacceptable. Number 1. At my resulting loss of olfactory senses, I was deemed, quote, lucky to no longer suffer the stench of fish and sulfur. 2. My wardrobe was replaced with uniforms out of Stella Bay, which suffered the exact same degradation, and I was thus no better off. 3. At my instance, I was awarded the services of a local hunter, one N. Ramnarim Wentworth, who spent the entire service call inebriated and offending my sensibilities with off-color language. 4. After a thorough medical examination, I was found to be in working health, which was deemed more fortunate than many. 5. At my instance that additional dietary needs be offered, I was instead awarded extra supplies of toilet paper. After this latest response, I hereby tell whoever is reading this to go hang themselves, and that your replacement rollers, ink carts, belting, bindings, keys, stamps, lubricants, and whatever else is in these infernal boxes can all be found rotting in the wilderness. Good day to you. Sincerely, Caden Shuster. That mean this shit ain't here? Sell all your junk. Z. Right, let's buy all the ammo. Uh-oh, we bugged it. $4,000. $50.
Hell of a job.
Okay, let's see. Universal Defense Logistics. Shipment status: UDL masks, olfactory filters, replacement rollers. UDL Mark IV security masks are meant for use in crowd dispersal scenarios. Not appropriate for a workplace environment. Your purchase request has been denied. I was talking to one of our guards, and he isn't having trouble breathing at all. In fact, none of our guards have had asthma attacks from the air here. We believe it is because of their gas masks. I've attached a purchase request for safety equipment for the rest of us. Focus testing indicates that the air quality in Terra 1 does not warrant the use of olfactory filters or any other scent blocking equipment. Your purchase request for something to deal with the stink of sulfur is denied. My boss is using olfactory filters to ward off the stench of sulfur from this law-forsaken planet. I've attached a purchase request for a number of filters so that the rest of us don't have to suffer. Denied. Replacement rollers. According to the manufacturer, your current rollers are capable of retaining efficiency in all environments. We have no evidence to support your claim that the rollers are degrading because of this. I guess that's effing air, maybe? I don't know. They aren't lasting as long because of the sulfur in the effing air. We need new parts before the ones we've got break. Our records indicate that your facility is not due for replacement parts for another 5 months. We will send new parts, including rollers, when the time comes. The rollers in our printing press facility are degraded and will break soon. I've attached a purchase order for new ones. Denied. Okay. Everything's denied. Denied, denied, denied. I just like to see the world burn. Any other canisters to blow up? Been barred. Barred, okay. Ooh. Oh, hello.
Nice work.
Of course, it was nice work. Are they trying to eat people food? There's nothing in the fridge. Oh, you got a bit knocked back there. Sorry. I do apologize. Is that the barred room? Okay. Oh, that had a name on it. The oh no, it's not special. Okay. A subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics Printing Press number 6. Error. Printing is currently inoperable. Install rollers. New equipment detected. System must restart for alignment. Please wait. System restarted. Equipment aligned successfully. Press number 6 is now operational. Exit. What was the other option? I think it automatically recalibrated. Okay. Is it printing now? Is it doing anything? When is printer number 6? Mambo number 5. Do 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 do. Job done. 6 wonderful viewers, welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cadets, mod squad, elite forces, and of course you lurkers out there. You know who you are. You know who you are.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but that still sounds awful. At least Sanjar gives his folks weekends.
Weekends?
Hands of the void. I used to drop by the bar in Stellar Bay to knock a few back with the folks who had Saturdays off.
Don't know what I'd have done with that much time. I was always behind schedule anyhow.
Knowing you, you'd sit and be alone with your thoughts.
If you'll just listen...
No, no more listening, no more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
There were gunships. They sure didn't stop me from landing here. The printing press is all yours. What are you arguing about?
We're out of time. We need food and ammunition. We need to hit Stellar Bay while we still have the manpower to do it.
You want to attack the city? Question mark? Are you really doing better than you are? That seems desperate. I see. Listen, I've been to the printing press, it's clear. Let's go with, you want to attack the city? Question mark?
Yes, I know it's drastic, but it's clear that Sanjar will never cooperate. And if it's him or us, I choose us.
Seems desperate.
It is. We are desperate. We're starving. My people are dying left and right.
Are they really doing better than you are?
Doubtful. But we don't need much, and Sanjar isn't going to share.
I see. Listen, I've been to the printing press, it's clear.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanois?
Yes, the Van Noys are on their way back.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak. From the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
She wants a word. I said the word, word, word. The word is the bird, the word, the something. I feel like eating something random. Here we go, we got 4 of these. What do these do? Oh no. Okay. Journal. Turn to the information broker. Then we'll go back and see her in the infirmary. If I remember. Where was he highlighted? Have I not looted him?
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
MSI and the Icon class are no longer transmitting. Is the data ready?
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
We did what we could, as best we could. Should probably leave it at that.
Is that so?
You're an information broker. If you want to know, it'll cost you.
Oh, I believe it will. But the price I pay won't be to you. No, we've a bigger deal to settle. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Phineas doesn't trust many people. How did he hook up with you?
You make it sound so scandalous.
So
Phineas
scandalous.
has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant, right. Yes, I braved the wilderness, so you don't have to.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise.
I bet you have a whole new checklist of crap to do before it works, right? I was thinking about this while you know, pondering life, sitting on the toilet. But how many missions have we gone where it's gone, you need to speak to Bob. You go to Bob, and then Bob tells you, go and speak to Sharon, and you go and speak to Sharon, and she has a problem. You fix her problem, then she tells you what you need to give back to Bob. And it's like rinse and repeat-ish, maybe, kind of. I suppose that's like every quest, isn't it?
Ah, don't be ridiculous. We're resetting a broadcast tower, not filing taxes. There are no errands, spreadsheets, or rituals involved. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
Except it needs 3 keys before I'll activate, and I have to go find them, right?
Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? Who would ever design something like that? However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta coffee from the staff kitchen on your way back. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
If that's really all, let's just get it done with and be on our way.
Don't burst a blood vessel, I'll give it some consideration.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Guy Fawkes, bonfire night. Guy Fawkes. Remember, the 5th of November. It's in, well, I guess you could call it celebrate. It's in celebration of someone who tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament. With TNT, it's dynamite. If you've seen V for Vendetta, he done the same thing, but succeeded.
Testing 1, 2, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Don't make me come back in there.
There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do anything you don't wish to. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain. What in the void-blasted hell is that?
Oh, cutscene. Oh. Fresh ship.
Black holes. Did you see that?
The big ball of fire? No, totally missed it.
Look, there's not enough room in this tower for 2 sarcastic hullheads, so one of us has to knock it off. Right. I reckon we both know who that'll fall to. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect saved me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
Will someone explain what's going on? Oh, it's a reunion group hug. I really should have just killed all of you. It's a reunion.
Not without a physical contact waiver. Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Surely we can talk this over. You're acting like children.
Par for the course, really. You should do like I did. Get out while you still retain a shred of sanity. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Jumpstart the tower, done. Okay, 14k XP, nice. Speak with Phineas. See where the ship lands. Check. Retrieve the gunship's targeting module. How are we doing for weight? 210, okay, nice. They could still stick the landing. 0 out of 10 from the Monarch Judge. 512 meters that away. Anything near to it? Yeah. Oh, hang on, that's the... Oh, that is the only way, really. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, can I go in here?
Incoming! One.
Everything must die. Kill everything. Can you pick this up, please? That'd be great. I think they got everything covered out there. Sounds like it. Am I right? That's what I'm talking about. Skill points available. And we get a perk. I was just remembering, isn't there like a perk to get discount at the armory? You take better care of your weapons and armor than most people. 25% weapon durability loss, 25% less. Well, we got the carry weight and we didn't see whatever else there was. Let's have a look. Tactical Master, 70% movement speed duration, plus 20% damage. 30% damage while under 25% health. Headshot deals 25% damage to enemies within 2.5 meters. Revive companions 25% health. Ranged attacks inflict -1 armor rating for 10 seconds and can stack up to -10. 15% area of effect damage received, less 15% plasma damage received. Melee damage returns as health, vampiric. Tip for tat. 33% detection radius of enemies. 20% damage. 100% skill bonus. That does sound good. 20% damage on this. %20 damage, I think. That sounds good.
I guess this is what Edgewater is gonna look like in a couple of years.
This is what you get when a corporation takes a dump and walks off without cleaning it up.
Oh, Queens. Let's have them do the damage. You do that one. And then you do the other one.
Here I go!
weapons we got? This thing? Let's go. Herpetophobia. After too many encounters with mantipillars and mantisaurs, you're not quite yourself when any of the manti family or creatures are attacking your party. X minus this, minus that, minus that. Awarded 1 perk. Let's try it. Accept. Right, give us a perk. What else was I interested in? %% less vendor prices. Or do we want to go more ammo and stuff? Where is it? Additional ammo stocked in vendors. This one. What are you gonna give me? Rip. That doesn't sound too healthy. Winner, chicken dinner. Oh, little hidden box there. Very good, very well hidden.
And that's how it's done, Captain.
There we go, there then.
Here they come!
That needs to be way longer, that thing.
I'll keep an eye on things out here.
Yeah, me too. You have fun, Captain.
This terminal brought to you by blah 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 blah. Error. Captain Matsu's captain key is active, but his life signs are no longer detected on the bridge. Logging flight hours while not present for duty is a violation of policy. Check the key. You gained the captain's key. Right. Run diagnostics. The Mark IV gunship's operational parameters have exceeded acceptable damage ranges. The cost of any repairs necessary at your nearest UDL repair facility will be averaged amongst the crew. View logs. Unable to access central log storage. Only the most recent entries in Captain... CE saying something about spare regulator bypass something something. Chikusho. I'm turning this thing toward the groundbreaker, firing up the engines and retiring. Better to be arrested than lose power and drift out into space. I just hope this old bird can handle one last trip. How in this law-forsaken colony is it so impossible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me to order yet another damn thing, and I can't even get a response from corporate. Another day, another ship lands on Terra 1, and we can't shoot them down. That makes... I've lost count. What's the point of being out here if we can't get some backup? Their guns have been out for a while, then that's why we didn't get attacked. Start Mayday message playback. No. Where's all the weapons? I guess we're alone out here, it would seem. Happy assault rifle. I don't have a torch, do I? Do you know how hard it would be to climb a ladder at that angle? You'd have to have some killer body strength. I mean, if they couldn't shoot us for some reason, then what good is this? Pick up cantankerous cannid targeting module. Why are they so scared to come in? I mean, maybe they knew it was pointless. Got it! Yeah, boy! Sanjar Graham. Great, we got options now. Option, give the module to Sanjar. Go to Stellar Bay and give Sanjar Nandi the module to ally with MSI. Optional, give the module to Graham. Go to Amber Heights and give Graham Bryant the module to ally with the Iron Clasts. Yeah, what we'll do. So we'll go to the infirmary and speak to Zora? Where was it again?
What do
Was
you
it
think
over
of the
here?
unreliable Parvati?
There's always something to fix, and it's neat working in the Aether. I always took Atmo for granted. Now, if I drill through the hole, we all suffocate. Exciting, you know?
Maybe we
I'm
find
not
it
sure I
before.
wanted to know that. Being in space sets me on edge enough.
You know about stellar emissions? Actually, I probably shouldn't tell you about those. I mean, not unless you want to know how we're all likely to get spacers lung.
Right. Okay. When we get back to the ship, I'm drinking this conversation right out of my recollection.
I think we should change their look a little. Now they match, kind of. Yay! Check it out.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
You're talking about the massacre. Back when the corps were pulling out, pirates raided the place and killed the MSI bigwigs living here.
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
Yeah, random door code doesn't sound useful.
I know it's a long shot, but if we miss something there, if you can get into that station, maybe we can get some answers.
The Amber Heights gate?
Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands.
Why are we keeping this to ourselves?
Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard. You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end.
Okay, go to the relay station and see if the code's useful. Anything else?
Just a warning. The area's infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war.
Right, I'm on it.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Okay, sounds good. Hang on. Make sure we got the right thing. Can I fast travel here? Can I fast travel here? No. Here we go down. The body here. Oh, maybe it'd be better to go from here. Thing is, there's a road leading straight up to it. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cadets, mod squad and elite forces. 8 wonderful viewers, welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cadets, mod squad and elite forces, and of course you lurkers. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. We're quite the way through the game, so I may be able to help you. Let's get out the big gun. Let's reload it first, maybe. Right, you do something. Let's do some damage. Uh-oh, she's not too healthy. Right, everyone up, back to work. Let me kill something big over here. Okay, let's see if this works. Use terminal. Record room status sealed. Records room status sealed. What up, Eric Elder? How's it going? What is the meaning of life? What is the square root of 48 million? Wait, Funny Tony. 42. Yes, the meaning of life. The answer to everything. 42. Exactly how much was that doggy in the window? Working and lurking. Roger that. Okay, enter administration code. Is this the code? Boom. Open the sealed door. Completed. Records room status accessible. Warning. Unauthorized entry into the records room will result in immediate reassignment. Good job. Hey, should be nothing living in here. Let's do sublight thug. It was sublight. We got Hemlock's eye patch. This eye patch is comfortable, stylish, and a conversation piece. Reversible from left or right eye use. Also available in mauve and taupe. Damage plus 10%. Sneak attack. So it was sublight. Like, well, we can only assume. 500, nice. Then you got 44, 37, that's 70, 130, 200, 300 on the floor. An old what? Old data thingy-mabobbin. And to Zora. No, we will not return to Zora until we get... No, I don't want to transfer anything. Fully looted the place. Is that it? One little room? Anything else? Oh, there's a computer here. This substation has been decommissioned following the closure of work order UDL 211. Communication functionality has been disabled. Logs and messages have been archived. Messages. The following messages are available for retrieval. Status report 1. Tunnels are in, cables are laid, Devil's Peak is receiving, but we're waiting on signal confirmation from the outposts. This whole place stinks of sulfur. We should have bought masks. I'm sure I heard something on the caverns beneath the tower. Something's living there. Here's hoping we don't unsettle it, or else that place ain't gonna be safe for our cable guys. Status report 2. We've got signal from Amber Heights, Stellar Bay and Cascadia. Still waiting on word from Bayside Terrace and Aurora Ridge. I ought to note that I was right about those caverns. They ain't safe. Some kind of... hell, I don't know, a big thing with claws. I ain't an animal scientist. Can't wait to get the hell off this rock. Closure of work order. Work order UDL 211 has been completed. The substation will now be disabled and closed off. It should be noted that the lead engineer, Franklin Wakowitz, has perished due to a workplace accident involving hostile wildlife in the Devil's Peak Caverns. It should be further noted that Mr. Makowicz complaints regarding the dangers of the Terror 1 wildlife have been redacted. Halcyon referendum, Terror 1 hazard clause. This notice, issued on January 12th, 2343, serves as a public denouncement of Terror 1 as a feasible workplace environment. Due to the hostile and aggressive nature of the wildlife, as well as the unsustainability of its natural flora for use in human consumption, the Halcyon Holdings Corporate Board has officially enacted a hazard clause covering the entirety of Terror 1. After an evacuation period of no more than 6 months, Terror 1 will be officially considered illegal territory. As this is a unanimous decision, any corporation caught operating on Terror 1 after the evacuation period will face fines and possible disbarment as defined in Halcyon Code 2.1. Manual log entry. It's gonna die for this damn fool errand, I know it. He said Amber Heights was gonna have more bits than we can spend, but those suited morons up and spent it all for us. Books and vases are pretty shit. You can't eat a fucking book. Look at us now. Off all the closets to coop up in and lick our wounds. We had to choose the one that's set to lock itself up. Feel like a marauder, digging at the walls like this, but we gotta get out before we starve. It ain't possible, but Nelson over there's trying to keep our spirits up, and I don't got the energy to fight him on it. Screw that Bryant fella. Eyes bigger than his fucking stomach. What? What the deuce? I got no, it's just sublight thug. Okay, that's that. Let's go back to see Zora. Zora.
So the ship talks? Do all ships do that?
I can't say for certain, since I only ever been on this one. Ada's something special, though, ain't she?
Ada. What is it? She? It? I'm a bit fuzzy on the details.
Used to be, I thought she was a simulated intelligence. You know, a long series of commands telling her how to react to certain inputs.
You used to. What do you think now?
Well, I worked with a lot of machines, and ain't none of them like her. They can be pretty smart, but mostly they're rule books with a voice box. Ada's different.
One of life's mysteries, I suppose. I don't trust it. If it crashes us into a star, I'll be a mite upset.
The Midas touch.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
I found a box of data cartridges. Just a bunch of junk, old cartridges and the like. Let's go with data cartridges.
Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some...
Wait.
Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
He caused the attack?
Yeah. He did. He really did. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Look, I need to think. Plan. Figure out if I should talk to him or shoot him. Or both. Just don't give him the module yet. Give me a little time. I'll meet you at his place.
Okay. So we won't give them the module just yet. What else we got? Solution vital. Find anything left on this region. Speak to Phineas. Is he here? Or do we have to go to our ship and talk to him?
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it. Work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machines all your life. You're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten sal tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Hips square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment. You're just an engineer using it. Ah! Okay. We'll try again later. I promise.
I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Beginning playback now.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short, lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it the...
The transmission is complete, Captain.
Okay.
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Like, that didn't even give us anything, did it? Guess we just go back to Roseway. That sounds interesting. Where's Roseway again?
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Bum-ba-dum. Right, where was he again? Benders! Right, hang on guys, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Okay, buy all the ammo. Oh, let's sell junk maybe. What else can we sell? Pretty sure I have duplicates of all these already. Not sure about this rate thing though. 3.8. Is there any point in selling it? Or break it down. Right, how do we find that dude again? Thank you for the welcome back. Right, he was... I don't remember how I found him. I wonder if this guy has anything else.
Oh, it's you. As if my thoughts weren't dark enough already. What is it?
Co-workers have been doing some off-the-book experimenting.
Oh, really? Who?
I've changed my mind. Goodbye.
What a delightfully dingy establishment.
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. Security's gonna tell you to make tracks. Want to treat yourself before you go? Something for the road, maybe?
I'm eager to get rid of
I
me.
don't really know you. Roseway's supposed to be closed off to visitors. Stands to reason you could be a corporate spy of some sort. Then again, there's nothing in my contract that says I can't sell to corporate spies. Your bits are the same as anybody else's.
Right.
Annie Cleo makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon.
Been a pleasure. Right. Where's this kid? Examine. For various crimes and violations of board policy, including any or all of the following: sedation, forgery, conspiracy, conspiracy to commit conspiracy, unlicensed medical practice, destruction of board property.
I got 500 bits on the Darlings taking the finals this year.
The stats are better.
No one saw anything. All personnel, please report to assigned workstation. I feel quite alone. Jameson's the only one here with it worth anything at all, but even he bristles at my direction. This is quite likely a natural reaction to my pushing him so relentlessly, but if he ever hopes to reach Byzantium, he needs someone applying the correct amount of pressure. I hope we'll come to see the truth. But should that prove impossible, I can at least ensure his work doesn't damage my chances. I shall be keeping an eye on his reports to see if they, too, warrant revision. I can't abide any more demerits against us. Heard Jameson talking to Vaughn today. He was railing against me, claiming I'm using him and everyone here for my own ends. I'd expect vitriol from that lazy sod Vaughn, but Jameson? How can he not see that I have only the best interests at heart? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised by unrelenting drive. My unrelenting drive has always set others against me. With our latest breakthrough, I believe Byzantium is finally within my grasp. My next promotion will deliver me, I'm certain, so long as they don't see through my attempts to cover for the rest of them, these fools. I can't quite shake the unease I seem to be gripped by. Makes no sense, while I have yet to get trammel to commit to a specific date. He assures me Byzantium could be a mere few weeks away. But why this encroaching feeling of emptiness? Must be a case of the nerves. I know I'll be accepted and, dare I say, possibly even revered when I finally arrive. Whatever. That the same poster? Yeah. But this looks different. Repair everything. Let's have a look at the journal, see if there's anything in this region. There isn't. He said come to see him. I just can't remember where the fuck he lives. Damn it. Aha! We found him.
Ah, I remember you. You must have received my wireless. Thank the law. I went to great risk to send that.
I did. What did you mean by an item of great value?
Aha. I knew that it'd entice you to return to our dangerously unprofitable township. I asked you here because I have a working prototype of the Altinature, Auntie Cleo's very first weapon. I'd like you to have it before it gets confiscated.
I don't get it. Why are you giving this to me?
The schematics you fetched for me lent themselves well to the creation of the beauty you now possess. Unfortunately, Auntie Cleo R&D felt otherwise. The market's already saturated, they said. Weapons are everywhere. They aren't interested in mass-producing the Altinature, which makes this an illegal prototype weapon.
Nice.
Given your unlawful proclivities, I thought it'd be safest with you. So here we are. I'd rather see it in the hands of a free agent than destroyed.
You don't have to tell me twice. Thanks. The Altinature. It's kind of crap. But we'll try it. Maybe we'll upgrade it a little. Modify it? No, it's non-modifiable. Can we modify a sword? But you can. Max speed, durability, damage, or change its type. Excuse me, it's a shock. Okay. Alright, we've got a new gun to try. Face melter, we'll call it. Right, let us get these. Head back to the ship. Excuse me again. Sorry, welcome back, Tim. We just acquired a new weapon.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
What the heck? Yeah, that'll do. We'll just take out 2 of them. How much is the wool worth even? I bet it's in my junk. 5. Why didn't this appear on there before?
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
We shall take Nyoka because it's one of our things, and the hacker. That's good. There's a bad thing over here. Okay, where do we need to go? This way. To the grave side. Consider your face melted. Where's the other one? Oh, cool.
Rats. Let's clear this sulfur stuff.
Buried near the surface of Hayes' grave is a small lockbox. Its hinges rusted through, and its wood almost completely rotted. It nearly falls apart in your hands. But in it, you manage to find a tarnished silver medallion bearing the letters Charon. Okay. Give Nyoka medallion. Here you go.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him.
Oh, if I never see that man again, it'll be too soon. Okay, off to the information broker. To the information broker. Me again.
So much for peace and quiet. Would it kill the universe to cut me some slack? And I don't see an Insta-coffee in your hand.
So, about that ship.
Yes, the one that crashed. I saw it on the security feed. A bit grainy, but an invigorating watch all the same. What about it?
It's pretty wild, wasn't it? Us sharing the experience of seeing a crash like that. Where do you think the ship came from? Who do you think I should give this module to? Ah.
I fear it's a sad day when you've resorted to asking me for advice. Sanjar's about as deadly as a spilled can of lead paint. If anyone's to aim a cannon at my face, I'd prefer it be him. But he'd never have the guts to defend Monarch if it came down to it. Graham's as likely to bomb Monarch as he is to protect it, down to the last dying man, woman, and sister-pig. As I'm not the one with access to the artillery cannon, I reckon the decision's ultimately up to you.
That wasn't helpful at all.
Oh, because you've been nothing but convenient since you showed up making your demands? Aside from getting my station back up and running, I mean. Which involved quite a lot of work and more blood than I expected.
Okay.
That is, I mean, I am sorry. And thank you.
Never mind.
I'm getting a headache behind my left temple. What could be causing it? The glare from the terminal screen? Or something else?
New Yorker needs a favor.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
She's your friend, and she's in need.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes round one of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
Okay, thanks.
Give my regards to Phineas.
Search the outpost. Is that the right quest though? Where's my hand hurting? Pension snack.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Said you docked 3 days ago?
Oh shit. Oh no, that's my ship, is it not? Yeah, 'cause we landed in Fullback. Why didn't it send us to the ship then when we ported here? To the unreliable!
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Right. Back to Edgewater where everyone hates us!
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Yeah, same again. Slim and shine. I keep thinking it says slime. It's the green. It just does that to me. Does that to my head. Lime. Green slime. 681 meters? That noise? Hang on, can we break into this? What is this?
Great work.
Great work indeed. Let's rob these people and fuck them. We pretty much destroyed their whole place on it. This only counts if someone sees you.
I'd have just broken it.
I did just break it. I broke into it.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
I'll pay you 98 bits to look the other way.
Glad we had this talk.
I'm glad we had this talk too.
Oh my god.
No junk. Zoop. Okay, where do we need to go to? Up here. There. And we'll take a left. We'll take a left turn. Pretty, oh so pretty. Is there a road to lead up there? Doesn't look like there is. Oh, no, let's try. Let's see. Oh, that's quite distant. Bom, ba, da, bom, bom, bom.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out!
No one's coming.
That's the last of them.
I don't think your friends are here anymore. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
Oh, your friend must be in a real bind. Or dead.
Hey, take it. Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
This is an unfortunate sight indeed. My condolences.
Okay, now what?
At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
Might do it. I don't think there was anything about the wilderness you don't know. You're guessing here anyway to find out for sure?
Not unless you happen to be familiar with the ins and outs of Mana Queen behavioral patterns. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Okay, so we have another mission in Scylla as well. Let's see what this says. Its display is faded and the buttons are almost entirely rusted through, but you can still make out bits and pieces of what looked like Rebecca's final entries. Lord help me, but Anderson was right. We never should have taken this contract. I thought Monarch was bad, but this is unbearable. Everyone here is blind or addled or I don't know what. The towns won't let us walk in without an employment contract. I can't even find someone to let me send a message. For all the capable folk here, we're stuck. Back home we had to fight for every meal because there were no meals that you didn't make yourself. Here's there's plenty, but nobody's allowed to give you one. We've been stealing bits and pieces of life from wherever we can. Anderson is about ready to sign up, offer his life in service to Spacer's choice, just so he can take a shower. Clara, I hope to the architects this never reaches you, but on the off chance it does, I want to say I'm sorry. Anderson and I fucked up. We didn't take the contract for the bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. We took it because we wanted out. Monarch's a living hell. We were sick of getting sick. Of boiled Raptidon and stinking like sulfur no matter how hard you scrub. Or fighting. Day in and day out. We're exhausted. We thought we could use the contract money to find a place here. Settle down. But this place ain't any better. It's just different. We're starving all the same. We never should have left. I just thought maybe we could do better. Miss you, kid. My orders at the door. Anderson's bled out. I'm on my way. I won't let them get me. Not alive anyway. I've seen what those monsters do.
They were... The bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. I'd to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister.
Times indeed. To the ship!
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Okay. Celia, here we go. Have we been? Oh yeah, we have been here briefly. We going?
Destination reached. Scylla.
Hey, boss, I want to talk to you.
What do you know?
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. It makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Is this about Graham Bryant?
At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Don't go looking for role models, Felix. You're just asking to be lied to.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Graham wasn't the one who killed all those people. He just allowed it to happen. Sure, for the right price. No, we'll go
I'm
with
sure
that one.
Graham told himself the same thing. He wasn't the one who held the gun and pulled the trigger. All he did was turn a key. The thing is, that's all it takes. Sometimes the difference between right and wrong is turning a key, or looking the other way, or keeping your mouth shut when you ought to speak up. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Graham. Let's take him with us, why not? We'll leave the vicar and take him. In fact, we'll leave Nakota. No, we need Nakota. Part of our mission. May need the caravans. Okay. Excuse me again. What the fuck? Okay, this one looks nearest. 220, 249. Oh no, this one's nearer. 15 something. We get down. Oh, rip. I learned that already. Uh-oh.
What was that?
We're done here.
Yeah, we're done here. Everyone is dead in pieces. Do we need to get like 3 of them? Yeah, we do. Rip.
Security.
Here they come!
Everyone must die. I got me some skills, I know. We're gonna rob this town, No joke.
Hey, boss! Watch this! You want some of this?
A wee cave. Tremor cleaver.
Salutations. This unit's primary function is excavator. Owner, Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Other functions include dialogue, limited current active commands, excavation. That is all.
What are you excavating?
This unit is removing rock matter in search of minerals, metals, and other forms of matter designated valuable.
Place is abandoned. I think you can stop.
Negative. The presence or absence of human operators does not impact this unit's assigned directive. This unit achieves perfection by fulfilling its directive.
This unit sounds like my old foreman.
You know, it's a crying shame that auto mechanicals can't get drunk or laid. This thing needs both.
This unit has now exhausted its available library of opinions about excavation.
Look with it.
Thank you for your consumer loyalty, Junior Excavator. This unit will store this exchange in its memory banks. Always.
No, I was gonna kill it, but now it said that. We can let it live. What a random encounter. That, I mean, was that tremor thing just an axe? No, that wasn't it. This thing, tremor cleaver, big special. I'm a bit weirded out by this. What is this? Random encounter? Broken stuff? Little... Weird. Weirder and weirder. Bother. What is that other mission we need to... I bet it's in this big thing, journal. No, do you know what? Do you know what I want to do, guys? We've got an hour left. Let's do an hour of Apex. Maybe. What do you think? Or should we... No, let's carry on. Let's carry on.
I recognize this. Dead set on screwing this place up too.
Region. Take Max to the Hermit on... Okay. Do we have to find someone here? Find Captain Arion on Celia, that's something.
What would it take to knock this over?
How huge that is. That's what she said.
Hey, outlaw. Enough.
Huh? What was that? Huh?
Where's the killing? Find Captain Iron on Celia. Dr. Dorset said that Captain Iron is most likely somewhere on Celia. Go find him and make sure he is okay. Captain Iron is being held captive by outlaws. Looks like he probably needs saving. Anyone else still alive? Okay, we've got to wait for him to walk back now. Hello? We'll be back. Oh, that hurts.
Careful, you're hurt.
Looking down.
Here I come! I'm the best there ever was!
You're not, I am. What day about that? What? Ash what? Ash Primal. Captain's log, independent freighter Gateway Sticks. I wanted to retire on Groundbreaker. One more job, I told myself. Never had any trouble with outlaws until now. I told them what we were hauling, that they shut off comms and open fire again. They're shooting to wound. It's only a matter of time before this bird falls out of the sky. So I'm settling her down in hopes that we can broker some agreeable terms of surrender. Even if it means my head, at least the crew gets a fighting chance. Can't shake the feeling that they were ready for me. Like they knew exactly which route I'd take. What a way to end a career. Gateway Sticks, eh? Right, let's see if we can get that thing working again. Right, talk to me. Why quitting out and come back in again? Okay, let's wait for it to shut down. Hurry up and shut down, damn it. Oh my god, really? You have lost all today's progress. There we go. Moon Man. Rocket Man. Bam, 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 bam. What the deuce? Do I need to be with someone? Dr. Wanda Dorset, one of the local doctors, has been waiting on shipment of medical auto mechanicals in Yeti to arrive. Find Captain Irion. Cilia. Dr. Dorset said that Captain Irion is most likely somewhere in Cilia. Go find him and make sure he is okay. Okay, is this him being okay? Do I shoot him a little? I mean, is this him being okay? Right, let's save the game. Resume.
All right, here we go.
Maybe when I was shooting them all, I accidentally hit him or something? Let's see what we're doing. I just take the shit off his ship and deliver it myself. Thanks for in battle. Right, let's go and go back out. This time we'll take Sam with us.
Captain, you're fading!
This unit is clean, mean, and ready to kill germs. Does this mission have a name? Well, do you know what? That probably saved it as
No, we're good. Solution. Vital. Find Captain Halcyon on Cilia. Oh, fucking advert. I'm trying to scroll on the screen. I'm clicking adverts. Keep moving straight until you see it working. Yep. Don't run to it immediately. The area is guarded by thugs. Use the environment elements as covers and attack their enemies. Then talk to Captain Halcyon. Wow. Cannot talk to Captain Halcyon. The Outer Worlds. Solution. Vital. Find Captain Halcyon on Cilia. Bug. Ah, here we go. Quest bugged? Question mark. From what I've gathered, Captain Halcyon is being held against his will, but there's no one else here except the medbot. Both it and the good captain offer one line of dialogue. Anyone else get past this? You shoot someone. I mean, I shot hella someone's. I've slept, gone off planet, nothing happens. He's just sitting there next to the bot. Quest description mentioned he's been held captive by outlaws, but there's no one here. Same for me. Check out some of the solutions mentioned in the thread. Thirdly, there is no way. I returned to the place where he once was, but instead of him and his ship, there were only cargo chests. Went back to the quest giver and saw the turning bug. After that, I went back to the moon and I tried if it would do again. Nothing. That sucks. Any luck? I could talk to him. Says he's going to fix a ship, but the quest doesn't update. Judging by how it's supposed to look, it appears it thinks I'm not on the quest. So I don't get correct dialogue options. Third and final update. I went off-world and talked to Wanda, the doctor, again, and went through the quest information with her. After returning to Cilia and clearing out the outlaws, the quest progressed. That was going to be my next option. Take Max. Max, why did I pick up Sam? Can I fast travel over there? Oh no, I can't. Great. Full damage is real here. I don't remember seeing anyone up here. And I completely killed everything and the Hermit's Lodge.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
Yeah, we're here to rob you. Yeah, we're gonna get this book translated.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I have spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
You've come a long way to help Mac get some peace. Anything you can do to help?
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
Well, Max just said he was prepared, didn't he?
And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
I'll supervise, for safety purposes.
Thanks, Doc. I'm in.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Let's dig the droogs. Breathe deeply. Cutscene.
Poor Maximilian. Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
Let's stay focused here, Max. Your voice always sounds weird.
She's a hallucination. Why am I seeing her too?
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated... perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
We came here so you could learn how to not be an ass, Max. So, stop being an ass.
We came all this way. We ought to at least hear her out.
Thank you. It relieves me to see there's at least one positive influence in my son's life after all these years. Has he told you how he thoughtlessly abandoned us?
Thoughtlessly? How could you say that? I only wanted you and Father to be proud of me. I was going to be the perfect vessel. I was going to be a better... more full of the plan. This year, it's all coming out wrong. The plan, it filled you with a joy I could never feel. I wanted it. And being a laborer made me miserable. I was better than that.
You certainly convinced yourself you were. But don't feel bad. We continually lie to ourselves, weaving stories in a vain attempt to convince us that we are in control of anything. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
Seeing the truth is easier said than done.
You want me to give up my discipline? My control? Oh, but I can't. I can't. Without order, there is chaos.
You need to love the chaos, Maximilian. Let it envelop you. Take you where it will. Besides, you really have no choice anyway.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
If he doesn't, he shouldn't. He's a better man than he gives himself credit for. Let them talk. Intelligence, perception, max, I figured it out. Need to kill this guy now. Really? Okay, let them... No, let's go with this one.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, Captain, but I don't know. Is it wrong to try to be a gooder, better person than I am? But that's not what you're doing, is it? You're desperately trying to find a story to organize reality in your head. A story to control everything. A new story of the happy you, the contented you, me. That's not... It can't be right. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation, because it will set us free, won't it? How? By removing the need to make any decision? To have your life completely controlled? The illusion of certainty? Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. Who are you? I'm Max. Me! I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise. Please don't convince me I'm not.
Can we try to convince him otherwise?
Holy shit, how do we answer this? Can we go for the time being? This will allow you to avoid the real question. Who are you? To avoid the real question, who are you? I'm Max, me, I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise. Please don't convince me I'm not.
Your individual self is what's not real. It is simply a concept. By the architect. Architect? How could I have believed in an architect? That's ridiculous. I must be losing my mind completely. What you're saying almost makes sense. We exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're in control. That's it, isn't it? We have no control over anything. It's all lies. How could I not have seen this? But how do we escape ourselves?
You're doing great, Max. You think the hermit would mind if I throw up in the corner? I'm confused and nauseous, but mostly nauseous.
I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before.
Check on Max's mental state.
I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect.
You're either still hallucinating or you've gone insane.
No. Well, perhaps in a way I have. Look, I'm not saying it's perfect in the way you're thinking, but it is still perfect. It's all there to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality, clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are.
There may be something to that. You seem happy. At least not angry.
Content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
Level up. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff. We got an incense vessel. Madness in the box, courtesy of the hermit. Inspect. And a bunch of money and a bunch of quests. Points. Right. I want it to go in. We should get everything up to 15. Okay. Ellie has some skills to do. Right, this.
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves.
And that's what you both are talking about, but I'm afraid you'd answer.
How right you are. Words are overrated.
We should go. I can rob you if you like.
I hope your answers you have found are satisfactory.
Worth it.
Not really. If they're satisfactory, they must be lies.
Interesting. Near hostiles.
Pulse beginning to
Don't love those respawns.
If you stopped in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down?
Nope, because it never fucking happens.
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
Alright, see if we can find this doctor to reset this quest. Did it show up people's names or anything? No. It was a good old doctor.
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
Yeah. There we go.
Well, well, Dr. Fenhill. It's not often I see you on this side of sickbay.
I make it a point not to get shot, and when I do, I can usually take care of the mess myself.
It'd be nice to have you in here patching people up, not just blowing them apart.
I respect what you're doing here, but you know I'm not ready to settle down. It's not you, it's me.
Have it your way then. You always do. Now, about your friend here. Keep hanging around and I'll begin to think you're here for me. What can I do for you?
Oh.
You have yourself a day then.
No way to reset the. What if I select something else?
Keep hanging around and I'll begin to think. What can I do? You have yourself.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
CNP chicken and potatoes. And now our CNP.
We're not gonna have to hurt nobody, are we?
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it.
It better be like
When we get
$1,000,000
buyers
bucks.
lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
$2,188.
You're goddamn right. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor. I guess you're just one of the lucky ones. Look on the bright side. You just started and you're already on the path to a promotion. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine sounds pleased as a pig in shit over cornering the Borst markets. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
No, why?
I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know?
You doing okay?
I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least, not yet. I have another job.
The pigs are
lined up,
real people.
Assuming you're still interested in work. They're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
Sounds like a major business expansion. It pays to get in on those early, you know.
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
Just point me in the right direction.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
Wink and nod.
Glad we understand each other. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Okay, anything else on the groundbreaker? Just this, which is bugged. Somehow. Supposed to use the lift. The elevator. Welcome back, Dale. Just in time. We'll call it a night soon. I just didn't eat last night. Funnily enough. I think no. Just try it. I'm just gonna do it again. Hang on, let's just. Cool.
Hello.
Her.
Yeah.
Then.
Good. Now, is there something I can help you with?
Oh.
Take care.
What can I do for you? You.
God damn it. They're gonna be in here.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late. I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself. High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em, too.
What's the scrubby brush for?
Cleaning around your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such, me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
Yeah, let's ask her.
Oh, gosh. We never talked about what kind of smells she likes. I think pretty much every spot on Groundbreaker just smells like old socks.
It comes down to what sort of intent you got. If I was looking to do a spy job over in engineering, I'd be safe with refurbished ship. Now, if I was a young thing trying to come on all precious-like, I'd probably go with rosish. But if I was doing it for my own self, I'd pick mock apples and cinnamon.
I guess you could eeny, miny, moe it?
Take your time, dear.
Rosish.
Lady Scent says a lot about her.
We didn't have anything rosish in Edgewater. I heard it smells real pretty, though.
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
I'll pay for that, ma'am. Thanks for being so helpful.
You're welcome, dear.
Why have I on it? Where's got the
I've
tray?
got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Oh, a legendary gun. Salvage helper, 480 DPS. Okay.
I hope this fancy soap we got is extra strength. I'm feeling a mite ripe. Oh, thanks, Captain. I'm gonna put these someplace safe. In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Salt tuna and xenogold needle mushrooms. And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia, what specializes in sweets.
Alright, we'll figure it out.
Thanks, Captain. I know I'm asking an awful lot, but
You
I'm
fucking
sure it's gonna
are.
be worth it.
God damn. Oops. What are we gonna do about that quest, guys?
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Yeah, sure, yeah. I'll do it right now. Parvati. Sam to the bridge now.
I could probably spend years fixing this boat.
See, doesn't work. Cool.
Hey, Cap. Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon.
What's Charon?
Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are.
It's about time. We're gonna kill a Mantiqueen.
Fucking right we are.
Let's do it. Right. This stuff. Examine. Potent, earthy. One whiff of this, and a Raptidon will tear through 6 inches of armor just to get to you. Encased trip blade. Strike with this and you'll feel it going up your arms and into your shoulders. Never once let me down. A Raptidon named Frida. Nyoka had scored the name Frida into this otherwise pristinely preserved Raptidon head. This is so cool. Stuff we've picked up here and there. Bullet riddled leather jacket. It's the best. We can put our foodstuffs in the fridge. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cadets, small squad, and elite forces, we're going to leave it there for this evening. I don't know what we're going to do about this quest. Really bugging me.
Hey, you got a minute? Like what I did with the place? Hey boss, got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then one day, 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
You going somewhere with this?
Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
Obviously important to you. Let's go.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of the... I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way.
Okay.
I think I'll initiate an
Right, so let's take these two.
unscheduled.
Oh, we're still showing red. Here's the robot that we were supposed to keep alive. Does it allow us to reset the mission or something? I don't know. We'll wait for a patch and see if it fixes it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cadets, mod squad, and elite forces, we'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. GMT. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out. Really is appreciated. I will catch you tomorrow. Have a good evening. I need to... I don't know if maybe we'll... I don't know if we'll do this tomorrow or break it up with a bit of Apex. Was there any new games coming out? We'll see how I feel. Let me know in Discord, by all means. See you tomorrow, guys. Commander out.